welcome back. This is just a very quick follow-up video from Frogapatra. I had some excess colour left that I'd put in the frog, so I've already part demoulded this actually because I was having a nosy, but I sort of filled this coaster halfway up and it's a bit, but to be honest, I'm going to put some of the stickers on that I didn't get to use because they were a lot bigger than I'd anticipated, and also the frog mould was a lot smaller than I anticipated when I ordered it. So, and I'd already previously ordered the stickers, if that makes sense. So I'm going to have a look and see what I've got, and I'm going to put one of the pretty ones on here because, as I say, I wasn't happy that I didn't get to use it. So let's have a look at these lovely stickers. I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous. I love them. Oh, look at them fans. That cat's lovely as well. They're all beautiful, to be fair. I just don't know which one to use now. That's a bit small. As you can see, I cut bits off because I was hacking the stickers to bits to make Frogapatra, so I think some of these will repeat. Did I stick that down? Is that why that's not lifting? Yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're repeating. I mean, I love that text as well. Oh, decisions. They're all so beautiful. Yeah, you probably recognise that off the cuff. I hacked a sticker. Oh dear, it's a good job I had 2 rolls, isn't it? Oh, and that for the hat. Oh, it's a difficult one because I like so many of them. That looks like it's actually got a diamond in the middle, doesn't it, with a holographic? Maybe I'll go for that one because I don't think I'd get much chance to use that one. And I can put a few of the little bits around it. Yeah, we'll go for that. See what that looks like. We can always add some other little bits if we want to. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. Right. We need now some tape to get the back off. Made a bit of a mess of that. This is actually the tape that you put on the back of open bezels, but for the purpose I only need a little bit. So let's get the front off. No, the back, sorry. The back separated from the front, I should say. Have I done this the wrong way around? No. I mean, it was a while ago when I ordered them, you know. Part of me's thinking are they them heat stickers, but I truly couldn't say, to be fair. I mean, I could have probably done by cutting them a bit better if this is not going to come off. I'll just sort of try and take the rough edges off, I guess. And I'm not a lover of stickers that you have the edges in. Oh, you know what I'm going to do as well? I think I might put some UV on to give it a bit of slide, because then you can play around. I mean, I'm probably going to throw bubbles in anyway, but it just helps. Sometimes I think when you use UV, I'm going to put my gloves on for the next bit because I'm going to make a mess. It does hide the edges and it does give you a little bit of wiggle room. So, see, she says it gives you wiggle room and then it decides not to. Yeah. It's just that bit because I think, yeah, there's no UV under it, that's why it's sticking. Yeah, I didn't get it quite where I wanted it. I was thinking it would slide better, I guess. Yeah, that'll do. New wipe. I'm just gonna, oh, I said it would move better. Now it's decided to move. Okay, we'll go with it. So I'm just going to smooth that out, making sure I've got no bubbles. Yeah, and that's deciding to move now. Oh, I've got bits of the sticker sticking to me as well. So I'm just going to spread this UV out best I can. I mean, to be fair, I think I'm probably going to put something else in here anyway. And I'm going to put some epoxy resin over the top. So for the purpose, it's just going to be to stick this down and try, like I say, and hide those edges. I just find it seems to blend in better if you put UV on, because you can sort of, is that one of my hairs just dropped in there? It is. Get out. Brush up against the edges a little bit and just excuse my dog, somebody's obviously breathed outside again. He's always got something to say, that one. He was a rescue dog, so he has took a lot of work. Yeah, usually when you use this stuff, if you're going to give a good top coat of UV, if you just flick it on the edges like that, it should keep the surface tension. I mean, I've been messing with it and slopping it, so I have getting a bit down the side. But to be honest, it doesn't have to be a perfect coat because it's going to be covered anyway. And I might put a little bit of glitter in the next coat. So I think, let me just take my glove off because it is absolutely coated in resin and I don't want to get it all over my lighter. Just get the worst of the bubbles out. I'll let it sit a little bit. So let's get this in. Okay, I'm just going to use some of these little ones. I'm just going to try and get them off with a tape because it seemed to work last time to get, oh, my light's flickering. Must be kicking the plug. Oh, except this time it doesn't want to work. Okay. It's about right, isn't it? I don't think it's any easier, to be fair. I'm trying to get my nail under it. Oh, there we go. So I think we'll just put them random. I don't cope with random very well, so for me this is really good, being random. I'm not a random person. I'm quite ordered. At this point it doesn't matter if I leave any marks on it because I'm going to cover it again anyway. Let's have some little Pharaoh-y type cats. Yeah.
Happy core girls in the resin creation, serendipity, take it away. Bugs and insects, flowers and bacon, butterfly wings, just make it taste great, 'cause you know we got our resin creations. A moth in a mold or an sticks bad. I can make you a dinosaur with your name on. If you want a keychain, I can make you that too. I can make you a coaster with a chicken nugget and a matching magnet. I can make you too, 'cause you know we got our resin creations. A moth in a mold or an open cast. The possibilities are nearly endless. Everything's a little bit messy and it sticks bad.
You can see all the rough, but yeah, it'll get sorted. There's something there. Got one of these sort of little mini Anubis type. Oh, where did he go? Oh, he went straight on my nail. See, nail art stickers, they just want to be on my nails. I feel like it needs something else. I don't know. That sticker's perfect. It's got no squishy underneath. I was a bit worried after I'd already done it. I thought, oh, hang on, the UV might not get through, but it actually has. There's no squishy whatsoever. Yeah, I think it needs something small here because obviously I've taken these into consideration. So there's some tiny little sort of swirly things. I'm very technical, you know. I'm saying that, hang on. Oh, yeah, we did it. So I feel like it needs a bit, something there. Yeah, it does. I'll put another one up the top and then we're done. I'm not too bothered that they're not like perfectly straight because I think it just gives it a bit of interest when you're looking around. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but come on. I'm just getting the edge of this now. It doesn't want to come. That way maybe? No, that way. Yay. Right, so another one there. I think. Too late now. Right. It'll do. Okay, so I've got some of this left as well, believe it or not. It's a bit gloopy, but I reckon still usable. But oh, it's gone green. Yeah, I remember from Frogapatra. It goes a bit greeny on the dark blue. Clean that up. I think gloopy might be a good thing, to be fair. Because then at least it won't run that far. That's my logic and I'm sticking to it. These don't have to be perfectly in line either. I want it sort of random but a little bit structured. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever, but I know what I mean in my little brain. Yeah, it's quite thick this, but hey, waste not, want not. I try to waste nothing. Is that wrong grammar? I try not to waste anything. Now technically I could actually get away with UV, because you can coat coasters with UV, can't you? I've seen others do it, and I've got with the Let's Resin one anyway. I don't know about any other brands. I'm sure you can. And I happen to have the Let's Resin one, so I've gone a bit bigger on this side, so I'll just have to even it up. You see, here we go. This is the ordered person in me, trying to be random and failing. I'm not even going for perfect circles, I'm just going for a little bit of something interest, I guess. I'm not bothered if they spread out or whatnot. Oh, that's a big blob, but that's fine. Oh, massive hair in it. And again, because I'm confident using the UV with the stick, I'm not wearing gloves, but you must wear gloves, especially if you're not confident with UV or you just started using it. It is a must. Just going to tidy that blob up there, because I know I said I wanted blobs, but not that much. If I can't tidy it up, I'll just wipe it off and start again, but just wiping it on a tissue here to the side, just to... Oh, that'll do. Right. Right, that's it. I'm done fiddling. Oh, and I blobbed the... You know, you might know. Getting near to the end and you blob the last one. So I'm just going to put that under and see what we end up with. I'm just using a scrap piece of silicone mat there. All I'm going to do now is top coat the coaster and seal in the stickers. And then once it's sort of semi-set, I will just whack it in for another 5 minutes. But I'm just going to start see how far we get with that. Just letting it run a little bit on its own. Right, I'm back. So yeah, just flick to the edges and it should sort of recoil back and keep your surface tension. But I mean, you know, even, I mean, it possibly might go over there because I did break the tension because I dripped. But even if you do, it's only, if it's a little drip, just lightly sand it off. I mean, I'm going to go around with the silver pen anyway, so it's not a great tragedy if I do have to sand anything. Let me see, I think I've got everywhere. I'm just going to pull it to me just so I can get a good look at it. Yeah, it looks fine now. Just going to let that sit a sec. Right, let's give it a go over the lighter. even with UV, you know, I like to leave it to sit a little bit just to settle, especially if you're doing a top coat on something. It's making me what? I'm just resisting the urge to go and sprinkle some glitter on. Oh my word. You know, glitter is life, the urge is real. Do I? Ah! Just little bits maybe. I've got a diamond white shimmer, I've got a high sparkle. Oh, I've got a purple opal. Could I end up just do a tiny little pinch? Will it make any difference? Ooh, I like that. My son's creeping about in the landing because he knows I'm recording. It's not so much him walking on the landing, it's him setting the dogs off downstairs. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty, isn't it? Just with tiny little, just sparkle to it. Right, now I'm going to leave it alone. So when you're curing UV like this, and it's, I mean, it's not a thick coat, but you know, thicker coat than normal, I recommend, I don't know if you saw me tray video, but don't go and put your light straight on top. Just give it a little bit of time with just the normal light on it, just to give it a chance to, oh, there's a bubble there, because if you put it down and just whack the heat straight on it, you'll end up with big wrinkles and craters and it's awful. Where this way you get a nice smooth finish. So I'm just going to run this over and just slowly try not to wave it. I'm resisting the urge to wave it because I realised on my tray video I was doing this and I thought, why are you waving it? It's not going to make any difference. So yeah, so I think I'm just going to slowly go down. If there's any imperfections after, I can do a very thin coat because I think I can see a line there, but it might not even be noticeable once it's cured. Right, so I'm going to leave that for a good 5 minutes and I'll get back to you. Right, that's all cured now and it looks pretty cool. I'm trying to keep it away from the ring light, but I think you can see the purple shimmer in it and it's quite pretty. I like it. So I've got it on a little scrap mat here because I thought, what better time to try, where have I put it? Flourish paste. I got this in Create and Bloom. I'll put some links in my description. And it's lavender field, so I thought, oh, that'll go nice. Now apparently you can just stick it on the edge of coasters. It doesn't matter if it's lumpy, it gives it a bit of texture. Apply with a clean finger or a brush. Now apparently this stuff sticks to anything if you've got nice nails and stuff. From what I saw when Louise from Create and Bloom did the video. So I'm going to keep my gloves on. So I'm suspecting all I've done is open it and have a look, and it's going to need a good stir. Yeah, it's definitely going to need a good stir. So we'll give it a stir. I mean, I don't know. Oh, it looks very pretty though. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Apparently you should be able to just like dab it almost. And I think that's mixed. We shall find out anyway. If it drips everywhere, I know I'm not meant to put it on the edges, but we'll see. We'll give it a go. Ooh. Oh, it is interesting. It does give it texture if you want texture. Oh, I like it. I mean, have any of Create and Bloom products ever naff? Never. Never, ever. Always does what it says on the, I was going to say tin, but jar. Oh, I like that. It's certainly just gives it that bit extra texture, doesn't it? It's gorgeous, look. Just gives it some beautiful texture. Try not to touch the other side. But apparently this is really tough stuff. Once it's on, it's on. So once it dries at least. And as you can see, I've roughed up the edges there. It just disguises it brilliantly. Just takes like the faff out of, you know, like sometimes when you sand something and you think, oh, you try and coat it and you end up making a mess with like UV or whatever. This just goes on like an absolute dream. From what I saw in a video as well, it's really good for, you know, if you've got like a detailed mould where it's got indents, like if you spread this over and then wipe it off with a wipe straight away, it stays in the indents and like fills them in. And so there she is. I don't know if you can see that bloom, that Flourish paste around the side. I mean, it could probably do with another coat, but that's me. That's not the paste. Because you know, it's the first time I've used it, and yeah, I think you can probably get away with putting it on quite thick, but I didn't. And I messed up around the edges, but I don't know if you can see there. I'm trying to get out the way of the light. I sort of wisped it in. Is that even a word? Wisped it in to make it look intentional, and I actually really like it. It'll probably need, I'll give it a good wipe over as well, because obviously it's still dry, and so I don't want to mess with this, because I have like scuffed it a little bit, you know, touching it with my fingers. Anyway, so you can use your leftovers and rescue, like in my case, a wonky coaster made from leftovers. And you know, I just wanted to show you that you can decorate it and make it look pretty. It's totally free to like and subscribe, so I would really appreciate it if you like this video. You could help me out. Thank you.
Wanna keep